学习人生智慧，提升生命能量。禅师 APP 伴你成长。
禅师 APP 正式上线了，无论您的手机、平板电脑是安卓系统还是 iOS 系统，都可以下载、注册、登录和使用禅师 APP。丰富的资源、齐全的功能等您来。500多个精品开示和精彩直播可供观看，影片。
各位亲爱的网友朋友，大家好。今天呢，我想给大家多做一些加持啊。也是这个季节吧哈。有很多朋友有的年龄有点大。
Some of our friends, maybe because of their age or because of the season, because they have some more needs for the energy blessings, and more importantly is for everybody to have better fortune. If we can be blessed by Buddha's light and be blessed by all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and all gurus, and so we can have a healthy body and very good life, then that would be really wonderful. Okay, Joyce. Today, before Grandmaster would perform the energy healing, I would like to share all the benefits that our friends receiving in the live feed, and so many people benefited so much. Do you still remember the artwork Bodhi in Boyhood? Sister Zhongying said, my daughter-in-law this year is already 42 years old. She already had her first daughter, 19 years old, but they want to have another one, but they couldn't get pregnant. And after they have purchased the Bodhi in Boyhood, the month that they received the painting, her daughter-in-law got pregnant, and also the infant was very, very sturdy. Because she was a real estate agent, she would have to go and look at different houses and run up and down, but no problem. And on May the 17th, they had a baby boy, and it's very, very strong, very big, and they're so happy that they finally have a grandson. So Grandmaster said, is this your, their second child? Wow, the younger brother is like 20 years younger than the elder sister. And the mother is already 42 years old. So this Bodhi in Boyhood helped her to successfully get pregnant. And even though she was a real estate agent, she would run up and down. The little baby was like in Chinese, it's like let me see, it's 3.9 kilograms. And so, wow, this is medicine Buddha give you a baby boy. We have lots of good testimonials. Right now, I guess in mainland China, a lot of people are preparing for the entrance examination to universities. So a lot of our friends and their children, they need blessings for the entrance exam. Blessings from Guanyin Bodhisattva, from Master Sri Bodhisattva, blessing with wisdom so that you have you will have exceeding marks in your exams, and so you can send in your names, you can send to our prayer list. And during, well, you can send in here in the live chat, and I will actually print out your prayer and your names so that Buddha's Bodhisattva will help to bless you. Now you can send in your prayers now. Oh, so later on we will give you the link. And there's another lady, Hao Yue Dangkong, said, last month, I got a very complicated work and need to be done by the end of this month. And it involves 4 departments and 4 leaders of different departments. And there are more than 10 people need to coordinate. So you can imagine how complicated it is. Ever since we received this work until the middle of this month, there's no improvement, no development in the work, because one leader is on business trip and another leader might in a meeting, and how can we finish the work? I'm so worried. And then we have this 7-day spotless chanting class. I come to the chanting class every day. From the second day of the chanting class, whenever I want to find a leader of a department, he would definitely be there and very successfully solve every problem. And by the 6th day of the chanting class, I have already finished 90% of the work. I can definitely finish all the work by the end of the month. So I'm so grateful for Grandmaster and Buddha's and Bodhisattva's blessings. And Grandmaster said, yeah, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas can even help you to do the work. You think that you have done the work? You just were like, they just use your hands to do the work. It's incredible. And Christine said, Lan Fang sister said, in this spotless chanting class, she always listened to Grandmaster's teachings and chant and received blessings. And she received so much. For more than 10 years, her whole body and hand and feet are cold, icy cold. After 7 days, Grandmaster's blessings, now finally she can sweat, and hands and feet are also become warm. Her sister had some disease in the lung, and so she lighted a candle for 10 days for her sister. And then her sister went to had the medical check again, and there's no disease or nothing wrong with the lung. And so Grandmaster said, if you cannot sweat, you would feel so uncomfortable, right? Only those who have had that experience would know that. And your sister also is getting better. Wow. When Buddha light is shining on you, everything will be easy. Thank you, Buddha. Thank you, Grandmaster. And Xi Qing sister said, in January, she said she used the left hand to pull the door, but strained her left arm and left shoulder whenever she's doing chest expansion or put the left hand to the back. It's very painful. She found twin, she used plasters, but it doesn't work. And it's already 4 more months, and it's still so painful. And she thought, oh, hopefully this pain will not always bothering her. And then in May, On the third day of the spotless chanting class, Grandmaster used the singing bowl to do the energy blessing. And during the blessing, she felt the whole back and head very light. And after that, her left arm and left shoulder no more painful anymore. And she said, one energy blessing has removed the pain that bothered her for more than 4 months. This energy blessing is really amazing. And so, yeah, she actually went to find different Chinese doctors, and it didn't work. And yeah, it's like just one energy blessing. So Grandmaster says, yeah, with Buddha light shines on us, everything will just become so wonderful and miracles can happen. And so Danai shared a Singapore sister. Dan Hui shared something about pu'er tea. She said she heard Grandmaster talked about the benefits of the pu'er tea, and the tea we can drink 24 hours. And she's so happy. She's the one who would drink pu'er tea 24 hours, just like drinking water. And from 6 months ago, she suddenly discovered that pu'er tea actually healed her aphtha, and it's like a sore in the mouth. From childhood, whenever she eats 2 days or 3 days any food with heat or any cookies or chocolate, then there will be some sore in the mouth or on the tongue, and sometimes it will be the tongue would even be swelling and red, and she would always have to use some disinfectious some cream. And one time she went to Taiwan for a tour, but she forgot that medicine, and because she grew that sore in the mouth, the aphtha, and it was so painful she can only look at the delicious food and cannot eat, and she even lost 2 kilograms. And during the pandemic, in order to prevent COVID, she started to drink pu'er tea. And she found she would drink it in the daytime and before bed or even midnight. And all of a sudden, she found that this sore or the aphtha never would grow. And she's so happy. Oh, she's so happy. And she suddenly realized that it's the pu'er tea that healed this. And she's so grateful for the blessed pu'er tea that she can benefit the whole life, and she will definitely recommend the pu'er tea to anyone who has similar illnesses. And Grandmaster said, this is so wonderful. A lot of the illnesses we have no way to cure, and so this sister, she probably has a very special constitution. Yeah, anytime she eats some food with heat, she's very easy to get excessive heat and so grow these sores, and it's more for decades she suffered from it. And I like to remind everyone, when you drink pu'er tea, it's not like longjing tea. Longjing tea or green tea, you want to drink them fresh, but pu'er tea is different. When actually pu'er tea, the aged tea is even better. You'd like to drink the oldest tea or the most aged tea if you purchase the tea, and after 5 years or 10 years, the longer, the smell is better. And it's like the wine or rice wine, and the longer you keep it, the better taste it would be. I'm not, recommending to drink wine, but pu'er tea can automatically ferment by itself. And the longer it is, it will be better fermented. And there's another kind of pu'er which is more raw. And when you go to buy pu'er, it would be written there whether this is a raw pu'er or like aged pu'er or fermented pu'er. So raw pu'er means not a half fermented pu'er. So people who are experienced with pu'er, they will not drink pu'er that are from the current year. They would usually drink at least the tea has kept for 3 years or 5 years or even 7 years, at least 7 years, and then it would be so sweet and also nurture us more. And a lot of things, like the older the better, like antiques, right? And I'd like to share some other knowledge with you. You know, those preserved vegetables, like the turnips, preserved turnips. I remember in Taiwan, some sisters, they have those preserved turnips. Some of them have already kept for 30 years or 40 years, and you can't see turnips. It's like like coal. It's black, and yeah. And Christine said, "Oh wow, it's already like this." Well, I may, yeah. If I don't know, then I probably will throw it away. And so pu'er, you need to see from which year. Some people will say, "Oh, it's already 7 years or 8 years. Do you want to throw away?" Because a lot of people, they like to clean up their, clean up their house, and so they will throw away a lot of things. And if they threw away aged tea or aged preserved vegetables, it's a pity, because a preserved turnip is magic medicine for asthma. And so Christine said a lot of times some old people would remind us, if the children have asthma, never eat any preserved vegetable because it's very salty. But when it's very aged, then it can cure asthma. And Grandmaster says, yeah, it can cure the disease. Now, you see, even we can send a satellite maybe to the Mars, but we still cannot cure asthma. So still quite a few diseases cannot be cured. So aged pu'er and aged me. I'm getting older and older, but I think I'm better than when I was young. I'm like that aged preserved vegetable. Yeah, a treasure. And Grandmaster said, yeah, I especially cure asthma. So the youngest preserved turnips are like 25 years old, sometimes 40 years, 50 years. Usually, it's not like they preserve them and they keep them. They actually just forgot about it, and they think, oh, that was when Grandma was still alive, and they have already brother has married or something like that, and then they suddenly discovered that, oh, the turnip is still there. It's like no smell, but it's like coal, charcoal, but it's like a magic pill for asthma. I only got like a tiny bit. It's like 2 liang, which is 0.1 kilogram, and I gave half to Joyce because her, I think her parents or somebody who need it. I only have half, like 0.05 kilograms of that preserved vegetable. How do we use it? So Christine said, it's just like when you're using ginseng, you just cut a small slice of it and then maybe cook the soup. And Grandmaster said, "Oh no, we're not going to make soup. We're just put that into the water and then we'll drink the tea out of it. And eventually until the turnip turns white." So people who have asthma or their windpipe has any problem, then maybe for years their windpipe will have no problem. Well, sorry to interrupt you. That's about the aged pu'er tea. And pu'er tea you can buy every year, but drink the ones that you purchased the first, So thank you, Danai's sharing. And Zhi Hui also shared with us when she was 20 years old, she had an injury on the lower back. And at that time, she was in the university. And when she was climbing the stair, walking down the stairs, somebody at the back of him, back of her fell, so accidentally kicked her down, and she just suddenly sit on the stairs on the bum, and her bum is like slipped down one step after another. And so Grandmaster said it must be the tailbone has already broken. And so for so many years, she always have that lower back pain. It's already 25 years, but in this spotless chanting class, a miracle happened. On the fourth day, about 11 p.m., when she just lied down, she turned to the right and suddenly heard two sounds from the lower back. And the first reaction, she was, "Oh, Grandmaster has already put my lower back bones back to the position." She was so excited and happy, and she felt about the lower back. Yeah, no pain anymore. She's so grateful for Grandmaster. And this is so painful. And Grandmaster said, especially those who who live in a villa, you have to walk downstairs. I actually have seen quite a few of them. They slipped down the stairs. About 20 years ago, I met a man. He was young, but he could not work because his tailbone was constantly painful and he could not do anything. He was a university graduate, but he couldn't work at all. And when I look at him, his ancestors actually was trying to give him a lesson because he was not respectful to the ancestors. And therefore, when they passed away, they came back to give him a lesson. When I met him, he has already been painful. He had the pain for more than 10 years, and I used my Dharma power to cure, but it's not curable. And he didn't believe. And so he said, well, your pain is not enough. Your ancestor is still giving you lessons. And so this sister, she can get cured is because her merits has accumulated to that extent, and also because of Buddha light shining on her. Maybe she has helped many people, and when Buddha light shine on her, because this is like doctors could never do anything about it. Doctors, usually cannot do anything about it. And it's when she had enough merit. And at this time, when merit is enough and when Buddha light shine on it, then it will suddenly it will be good. And another sharing is about in the pandemic, she had more business. Actually, that's her. That's the same person, Zhi Hui. Her back is good, and also she has better and better business. And therefore, Grandmaster says, yes, learning Buddha Dharma is for us to live better life. And so this is a teaching for better life. Buddhist teachings are for us to liberate, but even before liberate, it can help us to live a better life and have a better life. So this is so good. And next sharing is Sister Fang Ji from Indonesia. And she came to the chanting group practice part 38. For quite a few days, she always felt throat pain. She always had to drink those cool tea and fruit that can help the problem. But these days, even though she drank cold tea and fruit, it didn't relieve the pain. And also on the right side of the neck, there's a lump. And she was really worried because it could be, thyroid or lymph knots or something. And when she was watching the live feed, when Master was doing singing bowl energy blessing, she was hoping and praying that the lump will disappear and the throat will not painful. And after the energy blessing, she swallowed her saliva, and the throat is not painful, and also the small lump disappeared. Wow, Grandmaster said, yes, Buddha light shine on you. Like instantly this lump disappeared. Usually, this kind of lump, if you go to see a doctor, if they say it's not a big issue, you would have to bear with it. And if it's a problem, then they would recommend, maybe they would say, maybe they have to do a surgery. But because it's on the neck, it can be dangerous. And the doctor might say, if you do the surgery and cut this off, there may be more growing. So it's a problem, right? And so when Buddha light shine on you, all the troubles disappear. And next is from Jess. Let's listen to her sharing.
Hello, dear Grandmaster, brothers and sisters. My name is Jess H., and I am a volunteer here at Bailean Center, Milpitas, California, United States. So last week, it all started with severe eye twitching several days before Mother's Day. And then, unfortunately, on Mother's Day this year, I came down with a really bad cold. And normally I don't get sick at all. So I could not breathe out of my nose for so many days and nights. And this caused me to be unable to sleep for many nights as well. And my eyes were constantly tearing. And when I did sleep, I had terrible dreams. And I felt as though my whole body was wringing out dark clouds and negativity. And the pressure in my sinuses caused me to have tremendous head pain, making it difficult to do my work during the day and just normal duties around the house. But on Wednesday night, during Grandmaster's Part 38 chanting practice, some miraculous events took place. During chanting, I could feel my nose passage clearing and could breathe out of my nose for the first time in many days. And then during the singing bowls, as Master played the different vibrations, I could feel the healing in different parts of my mind, releasing the tension in those coordinating parts. And that night, I was able to sleep soundly and breathe from my nose. And I woke up the next day feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, and my nose passages were mostly all cleared, and my mind also felt clear. I felt lighter and happier. And the picture that is taken that I sent is the first day of me finally feeling better. I now feel so much gratitude for something seemingly so small as just being able to breathe with ease. I can't believe how for granted I took that before. So I am so deeply sincerely grateful to Grandmaster for his compassion and love, and truly amazed. Thank you so much, Grandmaster. Thank you.
对，Jess 师姐其实讲的非常的真情实感啊，讲得很好。
Just said in such sincerity, and Joyce is just going to translate Jess sharing.
很严重，然后还得了重感冒。他平时他都不怎么生病的，可是这次感冒呢，让他好多天都没有办法用鼻子呼吸，就是整个鼻子都不通气儿了啊。因为这样呢，那晚上也没办法好好睡觉，而且呢，眼睛呢还不断的流眼泪，就是好不容易睡一觉的话呢，还是做噩梦啊！你说这个多难受哈！而且他这个鼻子不通吧，他那个就是鼻子严重不通，弄得他头又痛啊，特别的痛，白天也没有办法正常的工作，也没有办法做家务。哎，到了那天周三晚上，师父祈福共修直播的时候呢，神奇的事情发生了。他跟着师父念佛的过程之中呢，就感觉到鼻子通畅了。哎呦，终于能够好多天不能够用鼻子呼吸了嘛，终于通畅了，通气儿了，可以用鼻子呼吸了。然后接下来师父不是用颂钵加持吗？他就感觉他头脑的不同部位都接受到了那种调理的能量、加持的能量，因为师父敲的那个钵呀，它的那种振动频率也是不一样的。然后他就觉得他头脑里边有的那种压力呀，还有负面的东西都被排解出来了，所以那天晚上他就睡得特别的香甜啊，鼻子一直都是通畅的。第二天起来神清气爽，非常的轻松快乐。哎，那么他刚才我们看到那张照片呢，也是就是说他整个身体恢复了健康哈。哎，
So the picture that we
师父的
see
画作面前。哎，就照了这么一张照片
was when she just get better, and we can see her happy smile, and her face is so beautiful and in a good complexion, and the silk scarf and the t-shirt is so beautiful. Yeah, Buddha light shine on you. You have good fortune and wishes fulfilled. Wonderful. And let's hear the next sharing. Okay, Dan Xiang, you can share with us. Oh, I received a sharing from Toronto Center, Sister Chen Ke. She's a hairdresser, and she on May the 12th, she purchased one 11-phase Guanyin Bodhisattva's Tanka, and also one big, there's Grandmaster's artwork source. She purchased one big one and one small one, and she also purchased Oriental Beauty tea. And she noticed that right after she purchased these blessed gifts, all of a sudden there are so many guests coming, so many clients to call him to make appointments for, making hair. Yeah. And Grandmaster said, "Oh, that makes you too much work." Well, the good thing is that, you will make more money. Thank you, Grandmaster's blessings. So Grandmaster said, if anyone go to do hair with Sister Chen Ke, you need to make an appointment. And for all Bodhi practitioners, Sister Chen Ke, you should give them a 20% off, okay? Yeah, because you're a disciple. So, so I'm your master, so I'll recommend, suggest this 20% off. And so Grandmaster was just joking. Even if you're not a Bodhi practitioner, pretend to be. And so someone said, maybe we'll have to fly over there to do the hair with you. And so your business will get better and better, and bigger business. And the next sharing is Chen Ya Mei from Malaysia. 妙法 Center. She said, "Thank you, Grandmaster, for giving me the opportunity to accumulate merits. In January, I sponsored 3 times Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra under my name, my mom's name, and my father, who has already passed away. I also sponsored one under his name. And miracle happened. 4 years ago, ever since I started meditation, my husband always scolded me and always was very unhappy. And every time I practiced, he would criticize me and correct my posture. And since I sponsored Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra, my husband said, "In the future, I will not scold you anymore." And that's true. Ever since then, basically, he doesn't scold me anymore, and he becomes very gentle. I'm so grateful that Grandmaster is protecting us all the time during pandemic, and also give us so many life feed and teachings. I learned so much. And Grandmaster said, "Well, thank you, Guru Rinpoche. You controlled your husband. The husband's mouth, not scolding anymore." Well, he didn't practice, and he tried to correct his wife's posture. Yes, sister. Hopefully, he would start to practice, and this sister would be happiest if her husband would start to practice. And wishing you good luck. And next sharing, Jing Ling, she said, half a year ago, her husband doesn't have a job, and every day she would chant to pray for him. And in February, he finally, after so many chantings, he found a job. And also her son before wasn't very good in his studies, but ever since he listened to Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra and listening to Grandmaster's teachings, this time in the midterm exam, he got number 4 in the whole class. Grandmaster said, "I thought Guru Rinpoche took the exam for you." Wow, Buddha light is everywhere, shining on all. And Sister Xiang Nian said, "Thank you for giving us the opportunity to sponsor Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra. I actually sponsored for my brother, well, under my brother's family. My brother used to be very strict to his 2 children, 9-year-old and 11-year-old. And my elder brother is like just too he was afraid that the children's bad habit, if he doesn't correct it in the future, it would be hard to correct. But because he's too strict, that the children are so, they don't even want to talk to him and don't want to go out with him. But ever since sponsoring Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra, 2 years after the release of Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra, the relationship between my elder brother and his children are improved. My elder brother seems to all of a sudden change his attitude. He becomes more gentle, and the children also feel the change of dad, and so they also open their heart to dad. And when we see that their relationship improved, now they would laugh together and have fun. I'm so happy. Grandmaster said Guru Rinpoche has extremely powerful Dhamma power, especially for man. And I know that Guru Rinpoche is very powerful towards those evil energy. I don't know if, well, he's not an evil energy, but at least it looks like Guru Rinpoche is very powerful in correcting these man's bad habits. And next is from Ma Chu sister. The younger daughter, she shared a story about the daughter. In high school, she moved from Chicago to California because they're using different curriculum, and so her marks was always very low because she couldn't catch up with the schools in California. But well, she was so worried about her daughter, and she decided to do an offering to Buddhas and Bodhisattva. And very soon, one day, she texts her at 6 a.m. and her daughter replied right away. And she said, "What are you doing?" And her daughter said, "I'm reading." And ever since then, she said, "I'm not going to come back home. I'll just stay in the school to read." And the 3.5 years in the university, everything was fine. And after graduation, she found a very good job. And in pandemic, her daughter came back from San Francisco back to South California and worked from home. And so she sponsored Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra, and then she thought, oh, she should sponsor another one for the 2 children. And a few weeks ago, she suddenly told me that her daughter changed a job. Usually because of the pandemic, it would be hard to change job, but she found a job that she could, it's like remote role. She can always work from home and also have higher salary. And she's happy, and now she's happy that the daughter become a very confident little woman and capable little woman. And she herself used to have depression and has some thyroid problem, and that is why she was introduced to come to Bodhi. And Grandmaster said cultivation can change fate. That attracted me to continue to cultivate. And every time, she said, every time she loses job, she would come to a chanting class. And now, not only she is not depressed anymore, she also have a very good job, and the 2 daughters are improved so much. The whole family is happy and joyful, so happy and so grateful to Grandmaster. And Grandmaster said, so happy to hear that, because everybody is benefit. Yeah, it helps your children studies hard, and then help you to find a job, and in the future maybe help you to find a partner. And especially during the pandemic, to find a good job. And you lost job, and then you find job too. And yeah, well, you said you're depressed, and you actually are very wise, because every time you lose a job, you would come to chanting class. This is so wise. Yeah, Buddha light is just incredibly amazing. And next share is from Jing. And yeah, so Guru Rinpoche helped her husband to quit smoking and alcohol. And she said all these years, her husband would smoke about 2 packages per day, and will drink alcohol like 1 to 2 times a day, and like all day long he would be drunk, and no persuasion would work, and he would not work hard. And ever since I sponsored Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra and with his name, and I also made offerings to Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, he quit smoking already a year, and he drank also much less alcohol. And now he has a very satisfactory work. And now Jing talk about herself. She benefited so much ever since she walk energy Bagua, chanting, and do meditation of greater illumination. And her hypoxia in the mammogram has all completely been cured, and she will not get up at night. She can sleep through the night, and all the varicose vein is also improved. Her dizziness is improved. Yeah. And another sharing from Ruiling shared benefit from another practitioner, Da Wei, who is 58 years old, a man, and who has cerebral infarction and serious headache and serious insomnia and also cerebellar atrophy. And he cannot walk straight and is also depressed. When I sent him the Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra, that very night, he has never slept such a good sleep. On the third day, his wife said when he's sleeping, he would not even move and always in deep sleep. This is unbelievable. And now it's already been 2 weeks. He cannot live without Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra. He would listen to it every day, every night, all day, all night, and plus doing energy bagua at 5 a.m. every day. And now he's completely different person from 2 weeks ago. And so thank you, Grandmaster. To save another person, Grandmaster said, wow, Buddha light shines on everyone. And for someone who has cerebral infarction, this is amazing. And Ying that this year, at the beginning of the year, on January the 29th, I sponsored Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra because I feel a very strong connection with Guru Rinpoche. And after that, my husband very happily told us, oh, we didn't expect that orders just keep coming, because usually after the Chinese New Year, their business will become, slowing down. But this year, and especially this year's pandemic, they're expecting that the business will be very, very bad. But unexpectedly, ever since sponsoring Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra, the business just becomes soaring and at least 20% more than before. And that's why she said my husband is always happy. And another surprise, a happy surprise, is that some industrial space that has been idle for 10 years, which cannot be rent out, they found somebody who wanted to rent this, and everything is smooth. They're just about to sign the contract. And also her son told her that a friend who owed them 1,000 lingji 10 years ago would return to him. Well, good things keeps coming, and it's all happened after I sponsored Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra. And so Grandmaster said, this is miraculous. Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra. This is, it's helping all sentient beings to from the afflictions. And Joy said, ever since we released Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra on March the 26th, it's only a little bit more than 2 months. We already had 3 million views. Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra has already had 3 million views, and among them, 2.4 million are new friends. Because Grandmaster chanted this Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra, they all benefited. And we are very grateful for all the friends who sponsored Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra. And Grandmaster said this is, building on merit to allow Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra to benefit more people and countless people. This is the wish of Guru Rinpoche, and also the wish of Buddha, and also my wish. I'm grateful for all the people, all my good friends who sponsor Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra. Today I have a thought. You see, we have so many issues, problems, and difficulties that we need Guru Rinpoche to help everyone. Can we give everyone another opportunity? Because it's so effective. We're still promoting it and trying to allow even more people to benefit from Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra. Every day, you see, there will be more people sleep better or have better job or work better or have better life, maybe no more accidents and block all the evil energy to harm you. Should we give everybody another opportunity to sponsor so that we can promote this Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra, another opportunity so everybody can sponsor more, can sponsor Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra so we can help more people. This is really a very good video. In the future, we need to promote it even more so that more and more people can benefit. If any of our friends who would be willing to help to sponsor this Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra, we should give everyone opportunities. I really hope to offer opportunity. Okay. And so Christine said, sure, thank you so much, Grandmaster. Right now, it's the time for, entrance exam in China. We will pray for Buddha's light, and you can also chant. But sometimes, because of some reasons, maybe your child is doing exam, but they didn't get a good mark. When we say he's lack of energy, the actual reason is because he's lack of merits. In order for us to have better life, we can sick people get recovered, and those children who are taking the entrance exam, they can perform excellently in these exams. Every time when there's a big exam, it's a very critical time. Today's children, if they cannot graduate from a university, it will bring them so many obstacles in finding a better job. And when they try to find a partner, also they would have less confidence. So if we can have the Buddha light to shine on them, at least we hope they can have a good job and also have good life. So they can, I hope everybody can have another opportunity to accumulate merits. So yeah, if the children is going to take the entrance exam, you can sponsor Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra under the children's name, and so the merits will be will be his. And even though it's paid by the parents, hopefully the children well, because of the merits, they can have good future, and in the future they will respect their parents. And this is not about, using fund. It's about providing the opportunity. So people, when they need merits, that they can have the opportunity to accumulate merits. And so Joy said that a lot of people are asking and praying that they can have another opportunity. And Grandmaster says, sometimes when the children are climbing the mountain, it's like you cannot back up, you have to go forward, but they do not have the energy, and then they don't know whether they can pass the exam, whether they can be accepted by the university, and it relies on the faith and the fortune. And so we hope that the light shine on these children. Look at all these sharings. Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra has benefited so many people. Everybody is grateful for Guru Rinpoche's protection and blessings. And I'm very touched and very grateful too. And I was recording the heart mantra. I went back to the time when my master taught me Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra. I actually recorded a whole set of it. There's another part of it. I will release it in the future. And I feel my master's immense blessings and empowerment on me, and Buddha's and Bodhisattva's blessings. And Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra and the related series, it has tremendous blessings. Anyone who hear it will receive the blessings, and anyone who hear it will be far away from evil energy, and our positive energy will be increased. As long as we can listen to it 3 days, and Buddha light will embrace us, whether you go to work or find a partner or whatever you do, then it will become auspicious. And so we will provide another opportunity for everybody to have the opportunity to sponsor, so that we can promote this Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra to more people. And more people can benefit. So Joy said, for all of those parents, if your children are going to have the entrance exam for universities, then you can. So this is the So this is the prayer list link. You can, of course, put in your prayer in the prayer list, and also you can go to Yushu Home. We haven't opened the sponsor link yet. Our online friends, you may have to wait for, Grandmaster said, maybe 2 hours. Right now, you cannot sponsor yet. I haven't talked about it before, so we have to take us a few hours to turn on the link, and then you can go there to sponsor. And another thing I'd like to mention is that all Bodhi organizations, we have formal receipts. And if you sponsor online, pay online, then the formal receipt will automatically send to your email address. So everything is done automatically. Before, some people actually was cheating, and they said, "Oh, people here are very busy, so they don't have time to create invoices or receipts." But actually, it's not the case. The system will generate a receipt automatically and will send to your email address automatically. We don't need any staff to do it, so there's no possibility of being too busy to create receipt. And whenever we talk about, sponsoring, I want to make it clear that everything is like you have the formal receipt. And so Beiying and Yushu Home, if you pay online, the receipt will all be generated automatically. And if you make donations to all Bodhi Meditation Centers, they also have formal receipts. And some of our friends asked before they have like when they offer the candle, they have before they just take a picture of the candle, but now we have all formal receipts. So I think if you don't know whether this is the official channel, then you can either call our center or email or something. And right now, we still see a lot of people leaving their benefits on the live chat. I'd like to mention, so this is the Bodhi Meditation Testimonials Survey. Yeah, whether it's because of chanting, because of energy bagua, because of meditation, because of anything that you benefit from Bodhi meditation, you can fill this form so that Grandmaster will be able to hear your benefits.
真好，真好，
This is wonderful.
都能够受益于
And I hear that you can all benefit and bathe in Buddha's light, Bodhisattva's light. I'm very touched and very happy. For me, helping all sentient beings is my mission, and I'm very happy to do that. I hope everyone who can hear my class will, disaster will be eliminated, you will be, wishes will be fulfilled, you will be auspicious, and Buddha light will shine you all.
再说白一点，人类这个生物体哈，
even if you practice very well, but human beings usually can only live within 100 years. For us not to be able to live until 100 years, there are two basic main reasons. One is genetic reasons. In our genes, they have, different kinds of disease are already recorded in the genes. If the disease doesn't show very seriously, then sometimes we can live over 99 years old. The second reason, you have a question? It's all second reason is because of emotions. Because a lot of the pain or afflictions of human beings are actually created in the mind. So our five senses are actually cheating us. We think that everything is real. They're actually illusions. And when somebody scolds you, if you are deaf, you won't be able to hear. And so if somebody scolds you and you happen to you didn't hear it, and then you won't suffer. So if you hear or if you smell or if you see, sometimes you would have the suffering because you saw, because you heard. And so those emotions will reduce our positive energy and increase negative energy and create more illnesses and therefore reduce our life. And the third reason is merits, which is positive energy. If you haven't been educated, you just think, oh, with money I can do anything. That's a problem. It's not that with money you can do everything. You need to have compassion and loving kindness. So, all of them can affect our health, our longevity, and the length of our life. And even if you care about everything, your food, your, everything, you would still live around 100 years. It's just what human beings are designed like this. Say, for example, a car, even if you maintain it very well, after 50 years, would this car still be, running properly? Yes, certain cars are really good. When you buy them, it's very expensive and maybe... like Rolls-Royce. I drove that car before. It's really good, but still, after 50 years, even if you purchase a car for like $500,000, but after 50 years, maybe you won't be able to drive it anymore. Even metals are like this. What about human, this mental body? As long as you can live over 80 years old, it's already very fortunate, right? You need to understand this. Don't say, oh, that brother, he's already 98 years old. He's a very loyal disciple. Okay, he still left the world. Well, and somebody passed away 87. Compared to 78, he's already much longer. And some living Buddha and some great masters, sometimes they even pass away between 45 years old to 60 years old because they have already fulfilled their mission. They're not going to stay here longer. They may help the world again in another form. Sometimes human beings, we think that only being alive is good, but if like the first emperor in the Qing dynasty, if they still alive now, so what can we do to survive? Yeah, because they've already occupied all the positions, right? And also Earth would be too small for handling too many people, right? So human beings' life would be about 100 years and maybe max like around 100 years. If you live past 100 years, maybe it's because the Lord of Hell forgot you. But some people, they always worry. Yeah. Whether you practice well or not, it's hard to say how long you will live, but practice well, cultivate well, care about your food and diet and exercise, and don't be too overweight. Don't always be angry. Every time you get angry, it will pause. Sometimes okay, let me say it seriously. Every time you get angry, you are actually triggering one thing that will take away your life. So if you're working in the stock market, your heart is like up and down all the time. So 1 year in the stock market, you will lose 10 years of life. And so at a certain age, don't do any risky things. Try to settle down and cultivate our body, cultivate our heart, and so that we will nurture our body and also cultivate our spirit. And so I'm not going to talk too much. I hope all Bodhi practitioners and online friends, you will be healthy and live long so that the Lord of Hell will forget you. So I said, received. Receive. Now I'm going to start the energy blessing. Should we chant first? Okay, let's chant first. Just now, already mentioned Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra is so powerful. So let's chant Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra. And then I'm not going to ask you to close. I'll just directly start energy blessing. At least it will be 20 minutes later. So let's start chanting Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra.
Om
Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me Si Di Hu Om Ahu Banta Guru Pe Me
贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼。嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼。嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼。嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼。嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼。嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼。嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼。嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼。嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼。嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西 达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼。班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼。班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼。班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼。班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼。班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼。班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼。班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼。班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼。班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝美西地呼，嗡啊呼，班达咕噜贝
我手里拿的是苹果啊，
So
希望
this
借
is
这些
an
东
apple
西
that I'm holding.
用我的法力，用佛
I
光普
hope
照
to use these
将我们的
items with my
这些
Dharma
疾病
power, and when
消
Buddha
失
light shine on all of you,
无论是肿
then
瘤
your illnesses will
还是
be gone,
血
whether it's a
栓
tumor or
皮肤
any
病
blockages or
腰酸背
stroke
痛
or skin
我希望
issues
是针
or
对你所需
you
要的
know
一切
back pain,
消失
these pain issues. I hope they will all disappear. 有很多幸运者呢，就是当场这个病痛消失。 A lot of people,
当
they're
场
very
尤
fortunate.
其是你摸得到的
Like
一些肿块
right at this
肿
time,
瘤就是变小
something
或者
will
消失
disappear, like some tumors that
是
you
眼
can
睛变明
even
亮，当场
feel,
变明亮，
and
这些是很常
you
见
know,
常见
like
到的这
instantly
个加
disappear,
持
or
之后的
eyes
现象。
instantly get brighter. These are very like common
我们很多网友说这
things
样做
that
有点
like
神秘。
usually like always happens. And some of our friends say, oh, this is like a miracle. But this is actually quite scientific. But I just don't know how to explain it scientifically. I'll dig out your illnesses. This is like magic. It's a magic that we both cooperate. Well, sometimes, magic is not real, but, your benefit is not pretended. It's real. After a while, your pain or illnesses will disappear. Continue. Now I'm going to use potato. I'll continue to help you all.
我的8000位神灵护法
My 8,000 Dharma
为大家
protectors
加持身体
are
去掉他的疾病
helping me and assisting me to
让很多疾
remove
病
your
当场消失
illnesses so that a lot of illnesses will disappear instantly. "8,000 deities and Dharma protectors."
还让大家这个身体外表的，也就是包括脸上的
And also,
一些
you know,
鼓起来的
on the
包
external
黑斑
of your
乃至
body,
歪掉的鼻子
like
歪掉的眼
some
睛也同时得到
lumps,
加
some
持和纠正它
spots,
让这些
and
毛病的
even
消失，歪掉的正过来。
and all the you know, if the eyes or nose are not aligned, I'll correct them and make them align and symmetrical.前两天收到我们前一个班的一个故事。 A story from last class,
就是
a
严重
lady
的那个叫做静脉曲张，那个腿
had very
都烂掉了，
serious
医生根本没
varicose
有办
vein,
法，两条
and
腿肿得
doctors
很大，
couldn't
都
do
天天流
anything.
黄水。那个斑之
The
后就好
two
了。
legs were
尤其是看到我
swelling
挖这个
and
马铃薯、挖土豆啊，
yeah,
对，
and it
就
was so
腿上就有一个
serious.
温热的感觉。后
When
来呢，再
I
挖的
was
时候就有刮
digging
凉
the
风的感觉
potato,
啊。
she
这个斑
felt
圆满
it's
之后，它
warm
就
and
慢慢好
hot,
了。
and later she felt like there's cold wind. And then after the class, she was completely recovered. Very serious varicose vein.
在过去，凡是参加过
In the
我办的
past,
青年营小朋友啊，
those young
办
people
的
who
青年营
came
的
to the
小朋
youth
友
camp,
几乎都考上了大学啊，几乎都考上大学。
I think almost all of them
多数的小
were
朋友呢
admitted to
都考上
university,
了本国的
and
就是
most
前
of
几名的
them
学府，
were
还
admitted
有
to
一部分小朋友考
some
上了世界前
the
50名的大
best
学。
universities of
在北美地
their
区
local
考上前
country,
50名大学
and
的小弟子非
quite
常
a
的
few
多。
of them, were admitted to the best
有很
50
多
universities
早
of
一
the
点的
world.
这样的孩子呢，现在
And
有很多位已经来到菩提机构，
And
来跟我
quite a few
做
of
学
them,
徒，
they
将
have
来去
already
做这个众
graduated
生
from
的事。 现
university,
在
and
正在
now
做。
they have already come to Bodhi
好，接下
Meditation
来
following
我还要
me
稍止
and
为
to
大家继续再
help
加持，请耐心。
other people. Now, I'm going to start burning the newspaper. Just be patient.
放在那儿。够了，烧掉这些邪气，烧掉这些妖魔。
Burn away those evil energy and burn away the evil spirit.
可以了。好了。
That's it.
开灯。好，各位搓搓手。
All right, now rub your hands.
就轻轻搓搓脸。
And then run your palms over your face.
拍拍头。
And pat your head.
一切疾病像灰尘烟雾一样飞走了，消失了。
All illnesses disappear like the dust, like the smoke.
拍拍身体。
Now pat your body.
疾病和烦恼消失了。
Illnesses, afflictions disappear.
拍打的时候就想，疾病
When
烦
you're
恼消失。
patting, you just think the illnesses and affliction disappear.
好，大家双手
All
捂
right.
住胸口。
Now put your palms on your
就
chest.
是一会儿大喊的时候就啊。
And then you just say ah
1 2
later.
3
1, 2, 3. Ha.
再来。
Again.
哈。
Ha.
再来。
Again. Ha.
好像力量不够，再来。
It's not enough. Ha.
好，很好。
Very good.
那现在和在接下来的3天以内呢，这个
Now, until 3 days later, this Dharma power and will still be on your body and continue to have healing effects. And at that time, almost all the pain will disappear, and almost all frozen shoulder will be able to raise your arm and be able to comb your hair. Those who were not able to bend down, you'll be able to pick up things from the ground. And those who were not able to walk before, you can now try. And also your skin will get better. If you have a bump or maybe an acne or age spot, they will all become smaller or even immediately disappear. And also your eyes will become brighter. Before, when you see things, it's unclear. And now you feel your eyes get very clear. I, with Buddha's and Bodhisattvas' blessings and with Guru Rinpoche's empowerment, I burn away all those evil energy and burn them away so that they will go to Western Pure Land or Eastern Pure Land so that they will not harm you. But your ancestors' merits, well, I cannot help you directly. You will need to do the merits. Just like a lot of mothers bring their children to the temple, and then they will say to the child, the donation, you need to put your donation yourself. So today, I'm so grateful for Guru Rinpoche that blessed all of you so much. So I I'm hoping that you can have another opportunity with your aspiration, with your kind heart. You can have another opportunity to sponsor, and Guru Rinpoche's Dharma power and energy can help more and more people. And Christine said on yushuhome.com, the sponsor link has already activated, and so there are already quite a few people already made the sponsorship. And so in the earliest time to receive Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra, some people, they do things very smoothly. It's not how it's not that they do it very well. It's just that they have the blessings from Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and they realized, and they are now guided by Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. After you have sponsored Guru Rinpoche's heart mantra, you have already received the protection of Guru Rinpoche, and the deities will be guiding you for your future path. So you will do the best in your exam on the most important time of your life. Your compassion and your kindness, your wisdom will manifest. And a lot of times in your life, there are other times like an exam, like interviews, or maybe a driver's license exam, or maybe exams for citizenship, or sometimes in an organization you need to pass an exam to get promotion. And so you will or protect you always to have a steady job, protect your children will grow healthily, and protect you will be healthy and live long. I'll just say this much. Anything else you like to say? Let's see. Next time, next live feed will be Saturday, Vancouver time, June the 5th at 6 p.m. and Taipei time in Asia, June the 6th, 9 a.m. And next time, our live feed will have something to do with energy bagua. So if you have practiced energy bagua and have some benefits, you can send it to the Bodhi Meditation Testimonials Survey. And if you have any questions about energy bagua, you could also send in your questions to this survey form. And so in the next live stream, we can share your benefits, and also, we can share all of these. And so at the end of today's session, I'll do an advertisement. It's just my intuition. Behind two of you, this artwork, somebody will invite this artwork home. This is Zhang Daqian disciples painting, and this one in Tibetan Buddhism, those living Buddha, they will use these silver teacup and saucer, and this is it's iron, but it's also gold plated. And this iron is a kind of what they call heavenly iron. It's very. Can you see clearly? And they're also this is a lotus flower petals, and they have the gilded artwork there. And this stand indicates that this can only be used by living Buddha, not a normal person. And this bowl is pure silver, and this is a cover because in Tibet it's quite cold, and so they have this cover to keep it warm, but it also has holes so that it can ventilate. And so you can purchase this, and you can offer water and put it on the altar, and it's very auspicious. Guru Rinpoche is the founder of Tibetan Buddhism, one of the founders of Tibetan Buddhism. And this is a Vajra pestle with 9 strands. It can help to eliminate evil energy. Your life will be very smooth and pierce through all obstacles. And this is a Dharma tool. And this is already more than 300 years old. And this is a very big one. Yeah. And this is a very big size, 9-strand Vajra pestle. It's about from the middle or late Ming Dynasty. And so this will help our family to be safe. If you put it at the place where it is sacred or nice place, it will help us to dispel evil spirit. And some people, maybe they don't think it's too heavy, so they can put it in their handbag and help you to, do work or sign contracts and something. I need to introduce the benefits of them, otherwise you don't know. And this is a hippopotamus. Hippopotamus is very, divine ox, and it's very like hippopotamus are very stable and calm and like a mountain, and can increase spirituality. And it's verbal, and it's actually more fierce than an elephant. And look at the nose. These are very like I think we only have very few of them on Zibing website. I think this kind of animal almost are distinguishing in the world. And I hope for the pandemic you can pass safely and increase your power and connectivity. I wish you all auspiciousness and wish fulfillment, health, longevity, happiness, and at ease. Everybody will be auspicious and wishes will be fulfilled. I'll see you next time.
小的红点里，人生就此欢喜。我快乐了，我健康了，我幸福了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与你相遇。小小的红点里。人生变得神奇，我智慧了，我宽容了，我慈悲了，我自在了，因为有了你，生命变得更坚定，不忧忧无虑，因为有了你。不再有哭泣，不再有恐惧。 行的